familiar music. The original John and Gordy theme. All right, here we go. My name is Gordy Young. John's not with me right now. Just wanted to do a brief little preview of what's ahead here and check out a few things in my little home studio here. We actually are going to have two studios to do all of our shows from. John is building a state-of-the-art TV studio somewhere in a secret location in Middleton, Wisconsin. And so that's coming along. That's happening. And then I've got this studio, which is mainly an audio studio with a couple of cameras here. And so sometimes we may do the show over here. Sometimes we may do the show over there. Sometimes we might use both studios. It's the magic of media, John and Gordy's Media World. And that's the banner that we're going with. That used to be a show that we did way back in the late 80s and early 90s. For some of you, that may ring a bell, but it was a cable access show. It was on Tuesday nights in Madison, Wisconsin. And we had a lot of fun doing that show. We had a lot of local people on, a lot of local celebrities. We had set up the show so people from other radio stations, we worked at 92 FM at the time, John and I. And then we ended up working at Triple M radio in Madison. And then, we had a lot of friends in TV and radio that would just stop on by the cable access show on Tuesdays, and then we'd all end up going to the Laurel Tavern to have a glass or two. Fun times. So we're going to have some of those. We're going to relive some of those memories on the new website, the new John and Gordy Media World website. And you can find that at johnandgordy.com. Let me put that up there. johnandgordy.com. That's the main place to go, okay? You can check out our old Media World archives. We'll be adding new shows with new guests. A lot of the guests that we had on our show at WMDX and a bunch of new ones as well. So, but some of the old video I've been looking at the last couple of weeks, and I've had a lot of time on my hands. Funny thing that after we left WMDX and were shown the door, as they say in the business, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Actually, we left on really good terms. I don't mean to insinuate that we didn't. It's just that, it was unexpected. But we've been let go before at several other places, so nothing new there. But in any case, we have a lot of video from the old days, late 80s, early 90s. If you're in Madison, you'll recognize some of these names. Scott Dickers, who was a part of The Onion in the very early days. Marcus Bovary and the Evil Twins. We used to have bands on the show. Just about every week we'd have a musical guest. Nils Lofgren. We've got a great chunk of video. He stopped by the 92 FM WMAD studios, and we have video of that with him singing a song. Of course, the great Rick Murphy, the late great announcer, Madison Institution, and John Kovalik, Doug Moe, Jay Rath, some names that you may recall from the old days. And so we're going to dust off some of that video and make that available and kind of repackage that in this new version of the show. And some of the folks that we had on our show on WMDX, Sly will be one of our guests, and of course our original producer Sam Davison, Tom and Christy Manis. They travel all over Wisconsin. In fact, they travel all over the world. They're great guests, and we look forward to having them on, as well as Mike McCabe. We used to have him on every Wednesday. And a few others like Terry Barr and Catherine Lake and Rocker, some of the old gang. So we're looking forward to getting started. We're just getting things put together, so please be patient. But please also just tell your friends to check out johnandgordy.com. johnandgordy.com. That's where everything is under the umbrella there at johnandgordy.com. We've got the media world, the old archives. We'll be adding new shows. We also have a YouTube page we'll be putting videos on and some shows. And we'll be making all of these available also as podcasts. So the audio from those shows we'll put together, and you'll be able to get that on your favorite podcast directories. Just look for John and Gordy's Media World. And those will be up as soon as we start making them. We've only just started to make a couple of test shows. So, but in the next 2-3 weeks, I think we're going to be adding lots and lots of new content, new material. And we want you to be involved. We want to take your questions. If you want to email us, you can do that as well. You can just send it to info@johnandgordy.com. And that's our email address, info@johnandgordy.com. I didn't make maybe I can make a banner right here. Let's see if I can do this while I'm talking at the same time. info@johnandgordy.com. Okay. Now, let's see. Can I do this? Add banner. Where is it? There it is. Let's show that. info@johnandgordy.com. So that's where you can send us an email, but also on our Facebook page, obviously, which is John and Gordy's Media World. And also on YouTube, you'll be able to send us comments there on some of the videos that we put up. So good to have you along. Spread the word. Like and share johnandgordy.com. That's the main one to remember. Okay. Where is it? Now I can't find it. There we go. Just when I really need. There it is. Okay. Doing everything that I can here. Let's see. There we go. Well, that's it. Yeah. Here it is. There we go. Okay. That's it. That's all for right now. Just a little reminder. There's the website. Please check it out. You'll find everything that we're doing there. And thank you for checking this out. And hope to be talking again to you very, very soon. Okay, let's cue the music again and end this thing. Talk to you soon. So long.